After watching the videos and reviewing the PowerPoints about the different artists, I saw that they all shared different similarities and differences between them and their work. For Hoblin, I think he was trying to achieve a more anaphoric feature with the skull. So he had that on the ground so that you can get a different kind of concept. He painted this during the period where they were having it was a tense period between the rivalries between the King of England and France and then the Roman Emperor and the Pope. So he was trying to show the differences and the problems between at that time. I think the artists that we did research that was in the PowerPoint create an experience of changing anaphoric art in different ways as well. Can I imagine some common thread between the artists in the 1500s and contemporary artists? Yes, I noticed that some of the things are still the same and they use some of the same concepts, but I also notice a difference with the advancement of technology and the way things are moving along. In general, my thought of the analysts of the art, I thought it was kind of interesting. I never would think to look that deeply or that close to the background or just the scenery to see what's going on. Especially with the skull being on the ground, I didn't even notice that when I first looked at it until the two people was like, there's a skull on the ground and he painted that. So when you look at it, it kind of looks like it's coming off the ground. But if you were to look at it up close, it looks kind of different. And then with the hymn book that was on the ground, I love how detailed it was that you can actually see the hymn and that you could actually sing it yourself if you really wanted to. And then with having the two guys, that was very different, but somehow they shared similarities. On one end, you had one guy who was a little older, and you had the other guy who was 25. And they showed that in the book and they wrote that in numeral numbers.